For more than a year, we have advocated progress on 5 key priorities. Firstly, the protection of civilians. Secondly, humanitarian access. Thirdly, funding for the aid operation. Fourth, support for the economy. And fifth, a political solution.
During the visit, Mr. Griffiths is expected to meet with high-level government officials and representatives of the humanitarian and donor communities. He plans to travel to the Tigray region to hear from civilians affected by the conflict and to witness firsthand the challenges humanitarian workers face. An estimated of 5.2 million people, about 90% of the population, need humanitarian assistance in Tigray region. It was important to me that I carry out my first official mission as the UN's humanitarian chief to Ethiopia, said Mr. Griffiths. Humanitarian needs in the country have increased this year as a result of the armed conflict in Tigray and Benishangul-Gumuz, intercommunal violence in part of Afar, Somali and SNNP regions, and drought in Somali, Oromia and Afar regions. These shocks came on top of existing challenges associated with floods, the desert locust infestation, chronic food insecurity, and COVID-19 pandemic. Millions of vulnerable people are now struggling and in need of help. Mr. Griffiths also plans to meet with Amhara regional authorities in Bahir Dar city. The humanitarian community is committed to working with the governments and the people of Ethiopia to respond to this crisis, said Mr. Griffiths. This visit is an opportunity to discuss with the government of Ethiopia's officials and partners how the United Nations and its humanitarian partners can best serve the people of Ethiopia. I look forward to constructive discussions on scaling up the humanitarian response across the country. More than 90 UN agencies, along with international and national non-governmental organizations and government agencies, are responding to the humanitarian needs in Ethiopia.